We're going to start seated in a cross-legged seats. And maybe there have been times, so as you start just settling down into your practice, bring the hands to the heart. And maybe there were times in your life, we had a decision to make. Start to breathe here, and just felt like all over the place. Can't get some clarity on it. As you breathe in and out here and settle, I want to invite you to know that you are always being guided. And that you have this inner wisdom that is available for you to pluck at whenever you need it. Just stay open to that concept, even if this sounds a little woo-woo to you. Just stay open to it. Inhale, lengthening spine. Breathing into ribs. Exhale out. Through the nose, we can build this heat in the body. Inhaling, shoulders soft, rise through the crown. Exhaling here. Wonderful. Inhale, one more breath. This time, moving the hands up towards the middle of the forehead and simply plant the thumbs, put a little pressure right here in the middle of the brow. Maybe just recite, I see, I see. Different from looking. The seeing has more of a depth, more of an understanding, more of an elucidation to it. I see. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. All right, we see. Inhale, arms reach up. Just came to my head. Exhale, take the hands behind you. Smile on the face, relax, enjoy your practice. Just caress your fingertips. Look up, shine the heart up. Shine some energy out the third eye here. And let it all go, arms go wide. Inhale, right hand touches floor, left hand reaches, side body stretch. Inhale, left hand touches floor, right hand extends, right side body stretch. Inhale, come all the way back to center, twisting to left as you find the exhale breath. Hand to opposite knee, that works. Inhale as you unwind, twisting to the right here, looking back behind you. To bring this twist into the neck. Inhale, cactus the arms, and we're going to do a really nice guided meditation at the end of class. Exhale, cactus clap. So as the forearms meet here in front of the face, imagine a door is kind of closed in front of you. Inhaling, exhaling, press the forearms. The next inhale, imagine you can open the door. Inhale, open the door. Move slow like you're cutting through like molasses here. And then exhale, bring it all back together. Maybe the thumb meets third eye again, your choice. Inhaling, open the door. Open the door. Exhale, come together. Inhaling, opening wide. Lifting through the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, come together. Beautiful. Inhale, part the hands. Let's guide our way to hands and knees and find a length in the spine here. So just imagining light, light coming out of the third eye, middle eyebrow center. Inhale, as you arch the back, the light will shine forward and the front of the body grows long. As you exhale, imagine you could draw this straight long line all the way down, shine the light to the pubic bone. Inhale, one long line straight through the middle of your mat, lift up. Exhaling, start to round. Just allow the light to guide you down, center, look down. Inhaling, arch back. So really spread through the fingers, spread through the collarbone. Exhale, you round. Pubic bone tucks. Oh yes. And slowly release. Wonderful. Let's take the knees wide and come down to child's pose. Child's pose is a really awesome sixth chakra posture because we can connect the third eye with our yoga mat. If you want, you can bring a pillow, make a pillow of the hands and connect the brow hair the forehead. Put a little pressure on this area very deliberately and pour your awareness into it as you breathe in with me and breathe out with me. Nothing fancy, just inviting our inner knowing, inner awareness to build today. Inhale, take that pressure off the third eye and claw through the fingertips. Nice. Let's reach right hand up to sky, follow it with the gaze. You see it, see the right fingertips, and then exhale, thread it all the way, dropping right shoulder to the floor, left arm reaches over to left corner of the mat. Inhale, press through the left hand, then take the right hand all the way up again. Just enjoy. Maybe this time, find a bind. Rotate internally the right shoulder. Take the hand, reach for the lower back, reach for the left hip crease. Just open up and create space in the spine. Inhale. Right hand comes down to floor. Let's explore other side. Left hand reaches up. See the fingers. And then exhale, thread it underneath the right. Shoulder falls, right hand reaches to right corner of mat. You'll know your intuition is working for you guys when, someone's giving you advice on decision that you have to make for your own life, and you just feel that it's right. You're like, I'm not so sure about their advice, and you have an inner knowing. All right, press through your right hand, meet yourself back, extend the left fingers, and maybe explore the bind. Just drawing the left shoulder blade back in space as you continue to look, but bring ease into the neck. And slowly release. Nice. Sit back on the heels as you tuck the toes. I just want to warm up the wrists before we bear weight in them. Make a nice fist and go ahead and take big, big circles. One direction, big circles in the other. Bring the pelvic floor. You could even do core work here, warming the toes up. Take a core breath. Exhale, lift the pelvic floor, lift the belly. And then swim the hands back down to your mat. Now, let's go to downward dog. Press mindfully through your toes. Allow the bum to rise up and back. Rock the bums. You can sway your glutes left to right if you want to find a little space and fun. And we are moving. Inhale, kind of undulate forward to plank pose. Then exhale, lift the bum up and back, downward dog. Inhale, forward to plank. We meet again. Knees connect with the mat. Wrap the elbows to the side, body with engaged core. Lower yourself down slowly. So we want to build strength here. We got to go slow. Inhale, pop the kneecaps off your mat and shine the third eye about 1 foot in front of your mat here. Squeezing the shoulder blades on the back body. Exhale, push through the knees. And let's find our downward dog once more. Nice. Inhaling, look to the top of your mat. Step, jump, or hop all the way there. Go ahead and ragdoll the upper body as you anchor through the lower. So even this forward fold here, bringing more energy, bringing more blood circulation to our facial muscles. Just increasing a little bit of energy flow in this inversion, in this energy center. Inhale as you ground through the feet, rise up to a halfway lift. Bring the hands, keep toning through the legs, hands come to hips, and exhale, come all the way up, flat with a flat back. Wonderful. Let's move. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up and clasp your left wrist. All right, as you clasp your left wrist, you want to exhale, lean over to the right. For today, if you want to, you're going to lean, maybe step back with your left leg. Maybe you want to ground your leg and reach, or maybe you want to tiptoe, lift it high, just press through the ball of the foot. Really up to you. Play and sway here, and then exhale, lower it. Switch the grip on the hands, reaching for the right hand, and stepping back just over to diagonal with the right leg. And I want to invite you to find a sensation that you need today. So if you want to ground the leg, go for it. Use every exhale breath Gently pull over left a little bit more. Inhale, come up, and then give the shoulders a little break and step to mountain pose, Tadasana. Wonderful. Inhale. Finding mountain. One more breath here. I see. Inhale, arms go cactus. You're going to lift our right leg. Extend it out in front of you first. Exhale. And then sweep the straight leg all the way back. Find yourself in a runner's lunge. A higher lunge here. Making sure that, again, we're dealing with this light in the forehead. But imagine you have lights on the hips too. You want to shine them forward. All right, let's move a little bit. So inhale. We're cactusing the arms. And then as we exhale, lunge down low, maybe tap the back knee to the floor and bring the hands together. Pause here in a lower lunge, bring the forearms together, bring the thumbs to the third eye and lift up, look up. All right, inhaling here and then exhale, open the palms up wide. Nice. Inhale, hands to hips. Exhale, push back up to a higher lunge. Really nice. Hands come to hearts. Exhale, step forward. Notice a difference. There may be a really subtle difference between sensations in the hips here before we switch to the other side. Anchoring through the right leg, lift the left. Exhale, extend and shoot the heel forward. Straight long leg, don't lean back. Inhale here. Exhale, swing it back behind you. Land the back foot. Heel hovers over the ball of the foot, and I lunge here. Inhale, I cactus my arms, breathing into this left hip flexor, just enjoying sensations that arise and cultivate this presence that we all need. Okay, inhale, bring the hands together, and slowly lower the back knee down onto the mat. This is a lot of core control too, right? Top of the foot can press in, and again, finding a little pressure point here, back of the thumbs on the forehead. Inhale, lifting up, looking back, or looking up, I would say. Then maybe inhale, take the arms wide. Exhale, hands come to hips. Inhale, here, look forward, tuck the back toes. Exhale, breath, bring the pelvic flow into all this action. Lifting up, so good. And exhale, push off the back foot, step together, Tadasana, breathe in. Breathe out. Yes, we can look around and we can see many, many things around us. Inhale, hands come to heart. But we want to look within in this practice today. Beautiful. Scoop the arms up wide. Reach up, look up, upward salute. Then exhale, take them wide again and fold. Inhale like you're kind of dancing, lift up halfway. You can bring a little softness into your practice. Exhale, palming your mat and step back, plank pose. Breathing in here, drop the knees. Exhale, lower all the way down. Great pose to wake the spine up. Inhale, lifting here for baby cobra. Or upward dog, your choice. Up dog, the chest and heart are high. The knees are off the mat, knees and thighs off the mat. Exhale, push back. Find child's pose or downward facing dog, whatever you want. Wag the tail, build a little strength, whatever. All right, inhale, left leg high. Open up the hip and bend the knee. Just for a moment, we're going to find a little bit of action in the hips. So big, big circle one direction. And then big circle with the knee the other direction. Squaring the hip. And exhale, as you step forward, ground your right heel, toes out to the diagonal. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Facing the front of the room. Still with me? Stay here. Wonderful. Big breath here. Go ahead. Lift up to the heart if you like. Wonderful. Pause for a moment. And then exhale. Take your hands down to your mat. Frame your front foot and drop your back knee. Inhaling here, push back through this glute and flex the toes, straightening the front leg, half split. Inhale, right hand stays on mat. Exhale, open up for a twist to the left. Left arm can reach. Just Parivrita Ardha Hanuman here. Inhale, come back down. That's twisted half splits. And exhale, lift up and back. Let's find pyramid pose. Nice funky flow. Inhale though and lift the heart. And then exhale, allow the third eye to fall towards the shin. Hands can reach back if you want. We're engaged and alive in the core and the pelvic floor for every breath. Beautiful. Inhale, looking forward. Good work. Palm your mat. And let's step back, downward facing dog. Of course, if you need a break, you take your break, okay? I'm going to go to the other side one time. Right leg lifts, inhale, bend the knee, open up the hip. Find space in the hip. This is going to bring so much energy to the body. Big circle here as the knee drops down, lift it up and pause. And then other side, lift it back up and around and down. Extend if you like. As you exhale and hug the knee in, maybe you can energize like knee to third eye and then plant the right foot. Warrior one here as you part the feet shoulder distance, ground through the back heel. Inhale to rise up as you bend through the front knee. Ensuring a squareness, a stability. The hips and shoulders are paying attention and pointing to the front of the room here. Anything you want to do with your arms, you can do. Beautiful. Maybe they lift up, inhale. Contain the ribs as they move up though as you soften through the shoulders. Nice. And then exhale, come all the way down, framing your right foot. Lift the back heel and then drop the knee. Inhale here, third eye looks forward and shines forward. Exhale for half split. Front leg goes straight. Toes peel away from the top of the mat. Spine is finding a comfortable length. Right, left hand this time, we're going for the twist. Left hand plants and maybe right hand comes to right hip crease, whatever you need. Or maybe you find an extension in the right hand that suits you and your practice today. Inhale, come all the way down. Rebend your front knee generously. Tuck the back toes and lift the back knee. Inhale here, straighten front leg. Exhale, fold deeply over the front leg for Parsvottanasana, pyramid pose. This is a really deep hamstring stretch, so ensure to keep your right quadricep alive and engaged. Of course, if you want to go deeper, you lift the front toes. And then slowly release. Palm your mat, step back plank. One flow. Exhale, lower down, maybe chaturanga. Inhale, press evenly through your hands and palms. Upward dog, lifting the thighs off the mat, looking forward. Maybe drop the knees if it's too much to go back to downward dog. Tuck the toes and go back to downward dog from there, sequencing through the knees. Can you find a breath in with me? And breath out. Really, really good. Walk all the way to the top of your mat. Inhale as you clasp the hands, reach them back behind you. And exhale as you let everything go. So maybe even challenging as you work with this sixth chakra here and this flow with me. Challenge the way that you see things now. Have we just inherited beliefs and systems from others? Or have we declared our own things to be true that match our needs and goals, you know? Unclasp the hands and roll to come all the way up, nice and slow. Staying connected to the energy in the third eye. Drop the shoulders, maybe give them a big circle if you're feeling tense in that area. Soften the jaw and find mountain pose once more. Even footing underneath the soles of the feet. Feel strong here. Really good work. We're going to move to Garudasana, eagle pose, and take some funky fun from there. Left leg is going to bear some weight. So inhale as the arms go wide, sweeping your right hand underneath the left. You could grab opposite shoulders or lock them together like this. As the right hand went under, the right leg is going over. Cross it together, maybe double wrap if that's available. Keep the hips the same level distance from the floor. Contain the ribs and sit down low. Eagle is a hard posture to talk in. I'm not even going to front here to you right now. Breathing in, breathe, inhale. Squeeze everything together. Any limiting belief you're squeezing out of yourself. Anything that tells you, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I'm unlovable, you are squeezing that out right now. And then inhale, let it all go. Reach the arms up to sky with the ears. And exhale, shoot your right leg back behind you for warrior 3. Still evenly planting weight in the sole of the left foot. I almost fell. That would have been fun, no big deal. If you fall, go right back. Exhale, hands dive down to your mat. Inhale, right hand stays on the mat. Revolved half moon. Exhale, left hand extends. Twisting to the left. Inhale as you come down. We're having so much fun today. Exhale, standing split. Lifting the right leg as high as you can. Maybe you can hold on to your left ankle with one hand or both hands. And then inhale, drop it like it's hot. Take the feet as wide as your mat and sit down to Malasana. If you want to skip Malasana, you're in forward fold. It is totally up to you. Inhale, pressing the elbows to insides of knees, rising up through heart. Exhaling, let it out. Sometimes you could let it out through the mouth, like, let it out. Inhale, hands come to mat. Exhale, lift up high. Bring the feet back shoulder distance. Lift the hands to shins. And then exhale, come up, flat back. Good work. Pause for a little moment. Just see how the energy is going. See if you feel anything. See if you feel anything going on in your inner world here. Mountain pose, name of the game, 1 breath. Garudasana, eagle, other side. Let that whole other side go, right? We did a whole non-attachment flow the other day. Let it go. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, left hand swings underneath the right. Intertwine the forearms or grab opposite shoulders. As you sit down, weight transfers to right leg, left leg up and over. Point or flex your left foot, guys, but really squeeze here as you pull the belly away from the thighs. Shoulders relax. Sitting down a little bit lower. Maybe you sit even lower than me, right? All right, 1 breath in here. You even have this opportunity to bring the hand to the third eye here, the left thumb if you want. Press it in, knock it out. Wake it up. Inhale, just release it all. Hands reach up to sky. Left leg shoots back, warrior 3. You can take toppling tree and bring the arms alongside the body. It's a different sensation. I know this is a lot in the standing leg, but we're growing even strength in the bone here, increasing bone density as we practice. Exhale, hands come down to mat. Stay here, square in the hips. Left fingertips light on mat. Inhale first. Exhale to twist and open up, revolved half moon. Breathe here. Doesn't matter what it looks like. Exhale, touch down, lift the leg, lift the leg. Standing splits, I forget the Sanskrit name for it. Keep extending, maybe clasp the back of the right leg, pause. And then inhale, drop the foot. Take the feet as wide as your mat. Exhale, sit down, Malasana, and ground. Breathing in here, big breath. Breathing out here, let it go. Just inviting some insights. Some fun, you know? Wonderful work, guys. We're going to come to seated. All the way to seated. One time. Lower the bum down. Soles of the feet meet. I'll face you if you like. Soles of the feet meet. So if you do have a yoga block, this is a really nice time to use one. We'll stay here in bound angle for a bit. As you inhale, just kind of peel the feet open like a book. And exhale as you hinge from the hip, keeping a long spine, looking beyond your yoga mat. Shining the light out the forehead, beyond the yoga mat. So, if you do have a block, this is a really nice option for you. You're going to take the feet a little into a longer diamond shape. Thread the hands underneath the feet, round in the spine, and bring the forehead to your block. Let the block put a little pressure on the third eye here. So you're in either one of these. One more breath here if you're in butterfly pose. Or if you're in the more restorative version like I am in, with the rounded spine and the hands threaded under the ankles. Maybe you can even get your head to your feet, you know. All right, inhale, let it all go. Good. And extend through the legs. Finding Dandasana staff, pulling the flesh away from the sits bones, ground through them. Flex the feet, slightly tuck the chin, and find the most neutral spine you can find there. Anchoring. You are anchored. No one can throw you off your game. Stay here and breathe with me. You know what you're about. We have a vision for our life. As you breathe in this simple but challenging posture, create that vision. Eyes are closed, but you can still see this vision in your mind's eye for this abundance, this joy, this satisfaction, this peace. Inhale, arms going to reach up. Keep the eyes closed, keep holding the vision, lift through the heart, and exhale, fold for Paschimottanasana. Seated forward fold. It doesn't have to be dramatic. Just want to invite you to introspect here. A little introspection, a little guidance from yourself. Sometimes we look everywhere, we ask everybody what we should do with our life. When we have the answers, you know. You know what's right for you. You can feel it. When we get quiet, we can cultivate the essence of what we most desire. Inhale and roll all the way back up. Bring the hands behind you. Let's take a reclined pigeon. Of course, if you really love pigeon, you go to pigeon right now. But I'm gonna guide the figure 4 reclined version today, with the right ankle on top of the left knee and the left heel pulled close to the glute. Rising up through my sternum. Ensure your right foot is flexed. As you dance a little energy into the right hip, invite it. Give yourself a meaningful inhale and exhale. Maybe you want to practice with your eyes closed for the rest of the practice, so that you can hold steady that vision. And slowly release, extend the legs. If you're in pigeon, you can go to downward dog and move to the other side. Left knee is going to bend, left ankle on top, right knee. Pull, draw a straight line with the right heel close to the glute. Careful not to cave and round, but sit up as much as you can. And if the eyes are closed, great. You're going to tune in more to the cues that I give. Just tune into the sound of my voice as you enjoy and bask in the darkness of closed eyes, and enjoy and bask in the peace and solace and comfort it can afford you. All right, slowly coming out of this one. And let's lay all the way down onto our mats. If you want to take a quick boat pose, go ahead. Lifting the legs here, balancing on the sits bone. Sorry, I really didn't plan this one. I just kind of threw it in. It happens like that sometimes. And then lower it all the way down. Keep the knees bent and pull them into the body. If you have any knee issues, you're going to caress the back of the knee. If your knees are fine, grab your wrists and gently pull in through the shin, top of the shin. Hugging it all in. Keeping the eyes closed for the remainder of this practice. Not even worried about the physical world right now. All right, knees stay bent. Soles of the feet come to floor. We are setting up for bridge. Hands press into your mat as you inhale. The exhale breath will lift the bum. Shoulder blades can draw in towards each other. And lift the pelvis high. Taking one breath in, if you like, interlock the fingers underneath the bum. And third eye energy center here is pointing straight up to the ceiling as you're engaged in the glutes and rising up through the pubic bone. One more breath here. Stay in bridge, such a grounding one. Also great back bend, great pose for the lymphatic system. Then exhale, let it all go. Oh yes, take any twist you want. Eyes are still closed. So hands could go into a T, ground through the palms. Just like we did, eagle leg twist, take the right leg over the left and drop your knees over to left. Gazing to your right hand. Well, not gazing, just because the eyes are closed, you just take the neck over. Or we can still gaze with the eyes closed. It's the whole essence of this practice anyway. Everything that you've ever achieved in your life, guys, it was first a thought. It was first a thought. You birthed it in the mind's eye first. And you can continue to do this with anything you want in your life. Inhale, coming gently out of this twist. Unwrap the legs. Shift the bum over to the left. Left leg comes over. Eyes are still closed. See if you trust yourself still with the eyes closed. Drop the knees over to the right. Is there a little bit of anxiety? You feel like, oh, I need to open my eyes and see what's happening. Know that you can see even with the eyes closed. Breathing in here, shoulder blades on the floor. Exhaling out. Unwrap the legs. Shift the bum. In this receptivity mode, we'll bring the soles of the feet together. Let your bent knees fall over to the sides of your mat for butterfly pose or Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle. Reconnecting with the breath in every present moment. You possess so much wisdom, so much creativity, so much intuition. You have the ability to think, to challenge beliefs, to step into your power, all with this chakra. If you feel like you want to stay here for Shavasana, then listen. So listen to what your intuition is saying. Do you feel like this is a posture that you need to stay in a little bit longer? Or if when you ask yourself, when you feel into your body, does the body say, do you get a message that says, no, I want to extend the legs. I feel satiated by that posture. I want to extend the legs. Then listen to it. Go for it. Lift your heart space here. And I just want you, with the eyes closed, let's imagine. Imagination also has to do with this chakra. So let's wake up the imagination. And take yourself to your favorite beach right now. Your favorite beach. You're feeling the white sand in between the toes, the sun on your skin, the breeze in your face. You see a pod of dolphins dancing in the sea in the distance. Pelicans up overhead on the hunt. And the sky is the bluest blue you've ever seen. As you're walking along the beach, you see a bottle. And there's a script inside, and you take it out. You have this pen in your hand, and you are able to write down exactly what you'd like to create more of in your life. Your innermost desire, the thing you really want. And you're allowed to be selfish here. Write it down, whatever it is you want. Feels good just to write it, just to see it, to create it on your paper and pen. And then you roll it back up and you tuck it neatly into the bottle, you cap it. And with all your might and love, you toss it back into the ocean. It's biodegradable, don't worry. It's not going to harm any animal there. You toss it back, you let it go. And you use your imagination to know that it is on its way to you. That business, that relationship, that body, that sleep, that healing is yours for the having. Settle in Shavasana on the beach and relax. It's already yours. Stay here for as long as you need. I'm going to end my practice, my guidance. Maybe you want to bring the hands to heart center and then move them up to the third eye to end your practice. Knowing that you're divinely guided and held. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.